Hello everyone, it's the Canadian Wi-Fi here. Welcome back to another episode of The Road Beyond. This is going to be episode 33. It's been a long damn time since I said that, hasn't it? I actually just had to go through my videos on my channel just to figure out what episode this was going to be. I literally have not put this game in since that episode. It's been well over 2 months since I played it, so about an hour ago I switched it in and I was determined to relearn it. I haven't played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in like a month and a half almost, so I assumed what was going to happen is all of my default Mario Kart skills are going to kick back in. Like, if I haven't played any game in forever, you'd think the one I played for 2,000 hours would kick in over the one that I played for like 70. So that's what I hope happened, and it is basically what happened. I was able, in like 20 minutes, get a 138 on Mario Kart Stadium, which is, you know what, not ideal, but good enough for me to prove that I at least remember how to hold the controller and drive in this game. It feels somewhat natural, like I'm not sliding hops everywhere. If I'm gonna play Panama, Panama, if I'm gonna play in Mario Kart 8, where the only people left in this game are people that have either learned to fire hop or stopped playing, I'd have to remember how to do it. So let's just keep playing. How have you guys been? This was a series where I talked about my life, wasn't it? So, oh my goodness, there's so much going on. Where can I begin? Where do I begin? So I got a job at a factory. I guess I can start with that. My current let's start one thing at a time. First thing I'll touch on is job. So I used to work at the University of Guelph, as you know. I worked down in the kitchen, prepping veggies and shit. Was a ton of fun. I remember asking my boss, my direct boss, hey, just wanted to touch base. This is like mid-July. I'm gonna have my job back here in the fall, correct? And he's like, yeah, don't worry, you're not gonna be replaced. We have you in the plans, is what he said to me, direct quote. And I said, okay, perfect, good enough for me. So I buggered off for the summer and I found some part-time work. Then I upgraded that part-time work into a full-time job at a factory, which I'm currently still working at. I haven't been back to talk with them in 2 months, and I assumed, you know what, he said come back middle of August, so I went back yesterday. Today is the, I don't know, but I can tell you after this race. I believe today is the 17th? It is Sunday. I don't know when that is, but it's around there. Wow, look at the mini-map. Like, the faces are so much smaller in this game compared to Deluxe. It's crazy. Here comes the blue. Whoa! Drift speed! No! I forgot about that. Like, I didn't, but I just assumed I'd get it back sooner than I did. Oh, I was way out of the way of Eddie there. Come on. Tragic. And a boomerang. Oh my lord. Mario Kart 8, ladies and gentlemen. We're falling now. Ugh. Anyway, now working at a factory, and it's not like shitty factory work. Okay, so like it's not fantastic. I will not be the I will not be the guy who's like, I love my job. I love getting up, rotating shifts as well. I love getting up some mornings at 7 in the morning, and actually earlier because it's a half-hour commute, and I need to be there before 7 o'clock. So I actually get up at like 6. So I'm not going to be the guy who sits here on a pedestal being like, I love my job. I love getting up at 6 in the morning to go and work at a factory. But for factory work, it's actually not that bad. It's $17 an hour, and I get dental benefits after 3 months. So for what I need right now, which is to save for college in January, that's fucking brilliant. That's amazing. 40 hours a week. So the university would give me about 30 hours a week, and it was minimum wage, but I got food, and I got to be on campus with people my age. So I was bouncing around in my head. Last week it's been like, what job am I going to pick? Like, what do I do? Do I value my happiness more, or do I value my money? But money is happiness. So like, it was a really tough mental struggle. And of course I'm standing there each day just doing my job at a factory, which gives you nothing but time to think. So, oh, it was dreadful. But the decision was made for me because I went in to talk to the people at the university, and my direct boss's boss greeted me and was like, yeah, so we've actually already filled your position. And I'm like, oh, cool. He said he can, if I email him my availability, he can put me in at a different location on campus, which is great, because I'll probably still do that and use it as like a part-time kind of thing. If I work the factory full-time and when I have time off, I can still work at the university, and like I said, be around people my age, get free food, the whole works. Oh, get to the grass. Nice. That's fine. Ba-da, 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 ba-ba. I forgot we have item spy in this game. Whew. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. Alright, Nisk time. It's decision time. Nice. He remembers how to do it. It's all muscle memory, guys. Am I getting redded twice in a row? Well, at least now I have this. Anyone who shall pass. Don't do it. Behind me has tripped nanas. That's fine. They're way back there. But yeah, so that's my job situation right now. I could theoretically get a spot back at the university, so I'm still on campus, still free food, etc. Which would be sick. But it would be part-time, not full-time, and I'll take my factory, which allows me to save for school and, you know, keep up my car, the whole works. That's so good, man. I'm so glad that at least that guy got fucking target shocked. Alright, we got a coin out of it too, which means we're about to lose everything we love in life. Jesus. Scary game. Fire. Morton on Streetles. Help. But in terms of job, I think I'm doing quite well. Considering, like, okay, this is the thing that's most mind-blowing to me. 1 year ago, I had gotten fired from, I don't know if I ever name-dropped it, but Canadian Tire, I probably did. And it was like, I think 1 year ago in like a week. So like 51 weeks ago, I had got hired at the university. And I was like hyped as hell. And I'm like, oh guys, life is great, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, so much has changed in a year. I haven't even posted in 2 months and so much has changed. It's kind of crazy how quickly life comes at you. And it sounds cheesy as hell, but like, whatever you're doing now, don't even worry, because in 2 months, it won't be the biggest focus of your life, that's for sure. I've wanted to start doing daily, like, journals, I guess, but like more of a 21st century version of it instead of like Dear Diary. I want to do either like a text document or a video, and I feel like video would be the lazy way out and it would require more space to save. But like every week, say Sunday, I type out what was on my mind, what were my biggest worries that week, what I was doing that week, who I hung out with, etc, etc. And then at the end of each month, I can do a very brief monthly recap. And then in like 3 years, if I want to look back, I can easily see what was on my mind for that month, that week, etc. And I think it would be a really interesting way to keep up. And of course, I could also do it in a video form where I just yatter onto the camera for 10 minutes every week. But one, that would be harder to categorize, and you wouldn't be able to search it with keywords like you would with text. And it would require like triple, quadruple, fiftuple, a lot more space to save, obviously, because to save video requires a ton of space, and to save a couple text documents would require pretty much nothing. Ba-da-da-da. Watch me pass a biker. Fun, fair, balanced game. That was with 4 coins. Just hops and slides, and I passed them on 1 straightaway. Only took me 1 straightaway. I don't think I've been racing bad because I've been in first every race, which is always the goal. So far, I got blue shelled and drove off the track on my first race back, and then Oh my god! Whew, that's safe. And then what happened in the second race? I just got blued at the end, yeah. So if I don't get blued this race, I win. And if I do get blued, I come second. That's fine by me. And I can dodge it right on that corner right there, yeah. It's over, baby. Alright. So, yeah, no, let me know what your guys' thoughts on that actually are. Like, you should be, I don't know. I doubt you care, but it is an interesting thought. Like, should I do it in text form, which requires more work up front? You actually have to write it down, but it's searchable, and it basically requires no space to save. Or should I do it in a video format where you can kind of see, like, a change in face as well? It would give you a visual change, not just a textual thought change. I don't know. Shoutouts to Bullet Bill, who once again joined me. I just checked my Miiverse messages. Like, I posted on Miiverse once I got the 139, and I saw that he messaged me like back in May, saying, "Don't quit." And I shot him back a response, "I'm back," and I just saw him join my lobby. So, hello to Bullet Bill. Nice playing with you again. It's been far too long. Oh my goodness. But enough of that philosophy shit. Get that out of my video. Still talking to the same group of people. We got Gumi, we got Tennis. A lot of them have gone off from Pokemon. Like, they play Pokemon about as commonly as I do. Well, more than that, because I play it 0 and they play it some, and it has to be more than 0. Ooh, missed that mini turbo. That's ugly driving. Ew! Learn to play. Well, this video is already gonna get flagged by Nintendo. I didn't talk enough. Woo! How to dodge red shells, MK8 edition. Dodge it on the tree, dodge it on the wall. We back, baby. Oh, baby. How did I ever leave this game? It's so fun. Ah, music is so good. It feels so good to drive. Ba-da-da-da-da. I gotta hit someone with that Nana, right? I got no one with it, wow. You know who I haven't talked to in forever, though? I've actually been dabbling with the idea of bringing a Pokemon upload this year. Just like one. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait for the new games to come out on Switch, but that's like 2 years from now. Oh! Oh, no! You're telling me no one goes as tight as me? I was like, my banana might still be there, and I was just starting to pull back, but I still hit it. Damn. And second place has a star, because Mario Kart 8. Damn. Well, if I lose, you can blame it all on me. But we should be in no danger of that. I've been dabbling with the idea of uploading a Pokemon video, but I don't know. I highly doubt I have an audience for it anymore anyway, so. I also recently got a bunch of my videos, like, recommended to people. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's basically how the YouTube algorithm works. Nowadays, it's more through recommendations than it is through actual subscriptions. Like, if you go to your home, recommended for you, that's where the majority of YouTube viewing actually takes place, because a lot of people, even back in the day, like when I used to watch Sugar Conroy religiously in like 2011, 2012, and subscribers were everything, because the only place you'd actually get videos suggested to you were in the sub box. Even back then, the casual viewer wouldn't subscribe to people, and they would just go to the homepage and click on stuff. So that's basically what they've done. They've streamlined it for even the hardcore viewers. It's now more streamlined so that basically you log on to YouTube, it's not even subscriptions that comes up first, and you see some stuff that's recommended for you. It'll recommend my videos every so often, and it'll do it en masse, and I'll just explode. Like, it happened earlier this week, or sorry, this month. I got Does Fire Hopping a Coin Work in Mario Kart 8? That one exploded. It went from like 700 views to 90,000 views. The custom tracks with friends and 5 custom tracks you may not have seen before, or whatever that video was called, the clickbaity one where I talked about the Switch and got everything wrong. Of course, that one was the one that was recommended to people too. So I have all these comments like, this idiot doesn't know what he's talking about, the Switch is great, and meanwhile I'm a happy Switch owner, but the video is me shit talking the Switch. Yeah, that one has like 40,000 views now. And they made me a pretty penny. I think it made me over $200. So like, I'll never be upset when YouTube recommends out my videos, because like, cool, free money. It did it the same with the VGC video not too long ago. It for some reason I was at like 1.2 million views on that, and one of those midsummer, it's just like, you know what, we should recommend out to everyone the Pachirisu VGC video, and it went from 1.2 million to like 1.9 million almost in a week. Like, it was insane. And then from there has recently reached 2 million, which is the only video I will ever get in my life, the 2 million views, which is pretty cool. Oh baby, that driving. Yeah, you're not getting away from me, Tanuki Mario. Nope. Eek. How to end a race. How to end a life. Give her, baby, give her. You cannot be serious that happened to me. Trap back here with the idiots in the pack. No! You can't! Ah! Drift speed! Ah! This game is shit. Oh my god! Just let me drive! Once you're in the pack, you're done. This game's all fun and games until you're in the pack. Holy fucking hell. You can't be serious. You just give him a bullet. Jesus Christ, man. That was awful. Big Blue. We're out here. So, back on the topic of the recommended videos. I know what happened to Will recently as well. He's got his, The Power of Love in Hyrule, or Zelda Loves Link, or something like that. It was a clickbaity thumbnail, and it paid off for him, because I know he's now up at like 30,000 views. Easily 30,000, I believe. Bullet Bill, please have mercy. You can't be fucking serious. Anyway, congrats to Will, because I think that's hello. I think that's his first real experience with having a video explode like that. I've had it a few times, and it's kind of fun, and if you do the right things, you can make a decent chunk of money as your video's exploding. But that's basically how I felt this time. I'm like, you know what? I don't give a shit. Like, my video's doing well right now, and if I was like really still into YouTube, I might be able to like milk this, like start uploading more Mario Kart hack stuff like that. I just didn't care. I'm like, you know what? I'll monetize it, and that's that. Also, I pulled shock. Well, I'm not gonna dodge you, TJ. You can fuck right off. Oh, somebody else shocked for me, and I got shocked onto the backwards conveyor. I knew that was gonna happen, too. I just refused to dodge TJ. You little prick. Should have done it in the cannon. Oh well. I was saving it for items, but silly me thinking I can get it all the way to items. Jesus Christ, that's the hardest 5th place I've ever worked for in my life. I think I got hit in that race like 8 times. Holy Christ. Now that we're going to get Ribbon Road, I guess the other thing I could touch on is what I've been playing recently. So, I'd played Breath of the Wild a lot on my channel, as you may, if you're even still here, it's probably one of the reasons you unsubscribed. Just because of how often I uploaded Breath of the Wild. I got to like 26 episodes of it, and I just stopped. I'm still in Gerudo Town. I still haven't even touched it since the last episode of Breath of the Wild. I'm ready to do the Yiga clan. I'm ready to do the Divine Beast quest, then the Divine Beast, then probably just beat the game, and that'll be that. But like, I don't know. My zero, like, negative motivation to play that game. Why would I when I have Splatoon? So I haven't played Deluxe in like a month and a half. I haven't played 8 in like 3 months. And ever since Splatoon came out, even though I've been working 40 hours a week, I've somehow acquired like 180 hours in that game in about a month. So that's excessive. That's a lot of hours. And I learned motion controls, and the game is just so brilliant and fun. Even though it's not, I would argue that Splatoon 1 is a more fun experience. They both have their problems with like joining friends, and basically all of the silly things from Splatoon 1 were not changed in Splatoon 2. But Splatoon 1 is just so broken. Almost nothing in it is balanced, and it has a slight charm because of that. Splatoon 2, there's a couple broken weapons like Tri-Slosher, and until they're nerfed, you're kind of stuck, because in the other game you could fight broken with broken. In this game you cannot. So anyway, the reason I'm on my Wii U today is actually because I went back and played Splatoon 1 a little bit. Had a lot of fun. So yeah, I've basically been dabbling between Splatoon 1. That's so dumb! I drifted the wrong way, but like, I knew that I was going to, so I tried to go back the other direction. Basically, fuck this game and it's silly, and Bullet Bill, please don't hit me. That's why you goldened early, is just so I could avoid Bullet Bill. I know you lose time if you trick there, but I'm gonna spam this to get to my star, just in case someone pulls shock. Huh, I thought it would be more likely, because Dante's like 8 light years ahead of everyone. Nice, I actually got that trick. That's what I was going for last time, which fucked me completely. I am so mad at myself. I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna get to Glider, and I'm just gonna do Shroom Cut, and I'm gonna get second. No one's beating me if I do that. Yeah, I could have used the Shroom, but no one was beating me as long as I did that. Well, unless someone pulled shock, I guess I didn't consider that, but whatever. Nice, healthy, clean second. I'll tack on one more at the end of this race, but I think I've tackled everything. I've been playing Splatoon, kind of want to get good at it, but I also don't have time for it. I want to get more into real life, like, you know, make friends, hang out with those friends. I'm 22, drink more, enjoy my mid-20s more. I do find this enjoyable, but not as enjoyable as a good night out with friends, which I think is an important thing to realize when you're young. Damn, Chai Betty joined. I recognize her from like 2015 when this game was in its infancy. She used to join every single one of the Mario Kart 8 World Tournaments where you could play online without affecting your VR. I used to main those constantly. Thanks for the bump, sweetheart. Easiest trail of my life. Everyone get away from me. I can only front. Ah, no! Alright, I'm dropping this. That's getting someone. There's no way that got no one. Alright. That was a terrible lightning section. Whoops! If that hit someone, I would be over the moon. Behind me has a green. I'm just going to try to get out of the way of it. Nice. That's a beauty little section right there. Oh god! Somebody fucking nerfed me. That was so good. Got the super bounce and avoided the 2 nanas. And what do I get for a reward? I get fucking blue shell. I don't care though. That was brilliant. Good old Dante and I gonna play grab ass a little bit while he hit the banana I put down? No, he did not. Oh my goodness, I dodged all the lightnings, guys. I did not hit any of the lightning, but I basically hit the brake like twice, so. Nobody has a red behind me unless the guy who's in like 5th jumps all the way up to 2nd, or 4th rather. Oh, yeah, that could happen. And also, thank you so much, Toy. Why can't we all just be friends in the top 3, huh? Man, if I got trip reds, you'd be fucking getting a face full of them, that's for sure. Whatever. Shrooms before the shroom spot. That's good in my books any day. Reds. I'm not gonna be able to pass her, am I? Lame. I had a pretty strong race there, actually. I guess I'm back, guys. I guess I'm back. Back on the 8. One of the main reasons I'm back on the 8, and I hate to say it, is because Splatoon forced me to whip out my Wii U. But, hey, whatever gets your juices flowing, right? So, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this one. It's kind of out of the blue. It's going to be like a 25-minute video for the first time in 2 months. I hope you enjoyed it, though. Tombus, please come back. Bless the pages of YouTube with your content. I would love that. Like nothing else, even though I don't even play Pokemon anymore. You just make it enjoyable to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And let me know if you want to see more in the very near future. 8, I probably will never post Deluxe again. The series on my channel are probably going to be Splatoon 1, Mario Kart 8, and Breath of the Wild. Good old fucking Wii U wins out in the end, I guess. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all.